Took a little while to get connected this morning, but happy Wednesday, January 20th, Inauguration Day. So, I have such an embarrassment of riches here. It's hard for me to choose what I want to do next. But I just put on serum and SPF, and I don't think I really need anything else today. So I'm going to go right into the eyes. And, well, I was torn about still working with some newer things, but I wanted to break out the Flamingo Revolution palette and pair it with the Caliente palette, which this is one of my favorite new ones. And this is one of my favorite kind of new ones. I love the flamingo colors. Flamingo's been a theme for me most of last year. It was like flamingos kept popping up and acting like signposts, kind of. So let's see, how am I gonna combine these? Well, first I want to use this dark violet called Lagoon. There's a place near where I grew up in Lincoln Park called the Lagoon. Well, it definitely wasn't this color. And I have this one tree that had grown over the water so that, sort of like, at an angle so you could sit on it. Okay, and I just put on some eye oil, which is, I was hoping it's not going to interfere. I think it's absorbed enough now. I still need to put on the eyeshadow primer because we're going to be using some really deep pigments. So I think I kind of want to continue the flamingo theme of that just being a sign of good luck and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to use a coral. Coral is a beautiful color that looks good on, I would think, almost anybody. Well, and I went out, did a couple of errands yesterday, and no comments on my Grinch makeup. I don't know if I'm going to get to go out today, but if I do, somebody likes my flamingo makeup. Okay, so now there's these colors in here that I really wanted to use, which is these peachy colors. Oh, I love that color. This is a brand called Artist Couture, and I had never heard before, and it came in one of my uh, subscription boxes. I'd have to remind myself which one, but okay, and now there's a slightly darker color next to it. Wow, it's like Fanta orange. Go for the turquoise. Only 2 more hours until Joe Biden is president. And this is a beautiful, another really beautiful peach color. And this is a shimmery color called Ibis, which is other really cool tropical birds. They look like bowling pins. tiny bit of white frost here. Let's take a little, one more sweep of the underliner. So something woke me up in time to watch the departure from the White House, and oh my gosh, this is like starting to feel the tension leaving. It will be such a relief at noon when the transfer of power is complete. But right down to the end, he really acted like a scum because he wouldn't even let Joe Biden have a ride. Well, like Obama sent an Air Force plane to go pick him up in New York when he got to come in, and he didn't. He refused the same courtesy to Biden. So I mean, he's just left in the pettiest way he possibly could. Still never said the name of his successor. And I bet you anything that one of the first thing that's happening at the White House is they're swapping out the toilets. The Trumps made them do that after Obama because they didn't want to have to be on the same toilet as Obama. But I'm sure Bidens don't want to be on the same toilet as the Trumps. So I bet you anything that's happening first. And then hopefully somebody has brought a bushel of sage to the place to spiritually cleanse it. I heard they're doing like a total COVID deep cleaning. Right now they do this stuff like on like high speed while the inauguration is happening, and there's usually a big parade and stuff that goes on for hours afterwards, and then some big luncheon with Congress. Um, but I guess that those things can't happen. They're doing some kind of virtual parade, which will be interesting. Um, have all kinds of different people in it, and well, and supposedly Trump was really pissed because he didn't get any A-listers performing at his. I mean, couldn't even get like C-listers at his inauguration, and now there's um, lots of people who want to be involved with the Biden one. So it's like there's a lot of ways it's rubbing in his face that he's just not worthy, and also all the other living presidents except for Carter, who's too old to travel, um, will be together and the president's club, you know, Bush and Obama and Clinton, and he'll never be part of that club. And I also can't imagine that when he dies, he will not be lying in the Capitol, that's for sure. But can you imagine the crash when he gets to Mar-a-Lago and there's no crowds, there's no lights, all the cameras are gonna go away. He's already been booted off Twitter. Um, he's probably gonna be hit with like a giant slew of lawsuits the second at 12:01 p.m. today. So it seems like there's not. He doesn't have a lot of fun on the agenda, but he's reaping what he sowed. But thank God now we have a man of compassion and empathy, and that was so beautiful last night, the memorial at the reflecting pool. And I think I mentioned I did grow up in Washington, D.C., part of my childhood, and it is such a beautiful place. And they're talking about now maybe keeping those. They had 400 lanterns, 400 each lantern to represent one of the 400, 1,000 of the 400,000 that have died, and it just looked so gorgeous. And we should just leave them there. We'll have to. It was the first time there's been any kind of national mourning, and I think we need to keep it up. I mean, this is so tragic, and also it was so much of it was unnecessary. You know, Canada, right north of us, they haven't had anything like what we've had, and their life didn't get all upside down and interrupted. They managed to keep the numbers way down and their deaths way down and their spread. So many other countries have managed this in ways that we were left flailing. And so let's really also pray now everything gets to shift. There's some actual grown-ups in charge who know what they're doing. Okay, now I need a bit of glitter. I'm going to go into my disco palette. Let's see. And so many beautiful colors. I think I will go for this aqua with little stars in it. It's my little signature touch. It's just doing a simple stripe, but it does have little stars, so I think I want to make sure I get a little star on there. Make it fall off. Okay, I got a little star at the top. Oh my gosh, there's some such beautiful colors in here. Okay, I gotta dedicate a day to this palette. And now I do some lip magic. I'm gonna use my lip creator, Freedom Creator by J-Cat Beauty. With so many beautiful colors. And a little mixing pad. I think I'm going to try just something straight. Wow, it's a rose gold frost. Got a little bit of a chrome effect. Okay. Well, there's lots more fun to be had in this palette and mixing colors, but for today I like that by itself. Okay, so that's it for inauguration day, unless later I feel like doing some other sparkle stuff. But anyway, thank you, Makeup Revolution, and thank you for being here, and please take care, be safe out there, wear your mask, and I will see you tomorrow. Please follow, and anyone who helps me get 20 or so followers, I will be happy to send a mystery palette. So, thank you. Over and out. See you tomorrow.